it is a fascinating story. You sat down with the Russian ambassador.
Well, that was a shocker, really, because they contacted us. We didn't contact them.
Wow.
We just put out the story, and as I said, it gathered momentum, and what we had said in the media, like, was true. And but it was amazing, to be honest with you, Martin, when we went in to meet this man, like, just like yourselves were sitting down, he had his perception of what we were doing, and we had our perception of what they were doing. And when we talked it out, then we came to an understanding. Well, not as bad as we thought.
Yeah.
We had an agreement inside the room, and of course we made a mistake when we went out. We said too much language, and we made that mistake. And look, we're not the diplomats that we're supposed to be. We're learning quick now, by the way. But you know, that made it even more of a human story. And then you had negative people saying, you know, who do these guys think they are? And it added to the story. So it grew. But it's down to the media. It's down to yourselves. And it's down to the people outside that listened and watched this. They didn't let it go. And because we were dogged in our approach, we were not, these lads will tell you, they were going fishing, like, and that's all they were going to do. They were going to go out fishing, and nobody was going to stop us. So it was up to the government and the rest to work out the details. And that's what they did. And that's where we are today, like, you know, so we're delighted.
So the result is that these drills are still going to go ahead?
Yeah.
But just further out, outside of the exclusion zone, is that right?
Yes, but that is a good thing, that if they are going to go ahead, at least they're in deeper water, as Alan said, so the shock waves to get from the top to the bottom, you're talking a greater distance, so it'll be, you know, it's like a pebble in a pond, like it will disperse around, but it'll get less and less and less as it goes. Look, it's not a good thing. We're actually putting forward a proposal for a moratorium on this. So this prevents it from happening for at least the next 10 years, and we'll be looking for support, and we'll be looking for the public to support us as well too, and our government, and to go to Europe. Look, one of the fantastic things that came out of this was Virginia Savignius. It's a mouthful. He is the commissioner for not only fisheries, DG Mari, but for DG Environment. And this is the first time somebody in that position has called us the custodians of the sea. So what I've been saying all along, look, we're there to protect the sea. By our presence outside there, there's nobody else brings in rubbish from the sea. We brought in over 600 tonnes of plastic and rubbish from the oceans. It's a bad thing to get rid of fishermen, you know.